Oh, something different.
Psalm 78, verse 41. Yea, they turned back and tempted God, and limited the Holy One of Israel. Like, really? Is that possible? Do you realize what that scripture just said? That Israel limited God. They limited the infinite one, the omnipotent one, all powerful, almighty. How is that possible? How can we limit God? Is it possible for us to really limit God? Yes, it is. There are two main ways that we limit God. We keep God from being able to do and be what He wants to do and be in His awesomeness in our lives. The first way is doubt. Doubt limits God. Doubt keeps God from doing what He would want to do in our lives. The scripture says that when we ask of Him, we should ask with faith believing, nothing wavering. For let not that man who is wavering believe that he will receive any good thing from God. Our doubt can limit God's move in our lives. Do you remember in scripture that we were told that He did very few miracles in Nazareth, His hometown? Why? Because of their unbelief. Is it possible that we've been limiting God? We've believed Him only to a point, but we are unwilling to believe Him beyond that. And so we are blessed to a point and not beyond that. But there's another way that we limit God. The same thing that was done by Israel. What's that? By prescribing and describing for God how He ought to work, what He ought to do, when He ought to do it. Yes, we must be specific in our requests. We must make our requests known. We must let Him know what it is we desire. But we must also understand and pray in such a way that we give Him permission to be God in our lives. Because remember, our understanding is limited. Our knowledge is limited. We do not see the big picture. Even when we think we see the big picture, it's a small portion of the real big picture. But we've got to trust Him that He will do it the best way, at the best time. He will do what's best for us. So God, these are my desires. But You do it. You work it out. Have Thine own way, God. Not my will, but Thy will be done. Sometimes what we think would be the best way to work it, when you see God move, and when you look back, you realize, wow, what a strategic God. What a wise God. So let's stop limiting God in our lives. Stop doubting and stop prescribing. Give Him free rein to be God. For no one else can be God. He is God all by Himself. Let us trust God and enjoy the blessings of trusting Him. Let's talk about it. Like, share, comment. subscribe, hit that notification bell. Trust God and live.